Hi, I'm Kei Nishimura, Ascension Technologist and Psychic Psychologist from the Galactic Federation Lightworker School. Thank you for coming to my channel. Today, I would like to introduce you to about Narcissist future gaslighting. So this is like, the gaslight in the very cloudy day, in the mist, and then you can't really see, far away, isn't it? So the gaslighting is like this. It's not clear. You don't, get a clarification. They make, things ambiguous, and you don't know, like what's going on. That's, gaslighting. And future gaslighting is, I'm going to talk about the definition later. So some of the characteristics of narcissist and sociopath, you can, see this as a list. And today I'd like to talk about more about the yellow part, exploitative, calculative, doesn't cut the tie for future use, and they are wasting your feelings and time, and they have no empathy to others, they're manipulating you, and they make many excuses. Then, future gaslighting by a narcissist or sociopath, they give you false hope or deceptive hope for the future. They say, oh, not now, not possible, but maybe in the future. So it is only an unfulfilling promise without commitment. They just want to get away by giving you a deceptive hope to control your mind. So they don't want to, walk away. They don't want you to walk away from you. They want to keep you as a convenience store. So typical techniques by people who do love affairs and cheat, and they use, future gaslighting. Sorry, and people, at the business occasion, it's the same thing. They keep, they tell you something, but they don't come back to you. They say they want to have this, they want to book a session, but they don't, finalize the session. Even if they are offered a deal or, session, they quite often just ignore and disappear. So, that's a very much a typical narcissist pattern. They just want to have attention seeker. And, once they get attention and energy, they just walk away. So from my experiences, if they are narcissists, they tend to send a long emails, and then they talk about themselves. It's all about them. It happened to me, that happened to me, that this happened to me, someone did this to me, someone did that to me, and I need a session. I'm so, feeling horrible. But once the session is offered, as a, offer, they just walk away or disappear after long email. So typical techniques by people who do love affairs and cheat, or, do these attention-seeking behaviors, they often say, I can't do it now, but I'm thinking maybe in about a few months. So there is no commitment, even though they, pretend it like they are interested in right now. So, this yellow part, I am thinking, well, maybe, well, about a few months, this yellow part is very much a typical, part. Very much gaslighting, no commitment. It's very uncertain, isn't it? I'm thinking. And a few months is like, how many months? 1 month, 2 months, 5 months. So they just, make excuse to get away. And gaslighting by a narcissist or sociopath, they are also self-gaslighting to get what they want. So they pretend or believe they are telling you the truth. So this is really, really a good one to show. The most dangerous liars are those who think they are telling the truth. So they are pretending, or they are trying to believe themselves, that's happening. They are lies, it's actually not lies. They're gaslighting. It's actually what's going on. So when you ask them questions, they have answers straight away. like, 5 questions, 10 questions, it doesn't matter. They have answers straight away, as an excuse. And then, yeah, there is a pattern like that. Then, on the other hand, behaviors of people who care and who are sincere for you, they make it clear they don't promise anything they can't do. So they don't, do any gaslighting or future gaslighting. They keep their words with sincerity, not wasting your time. So that means what they promise is, it means they will take action to make it happen. So, there is a, reliability here. You can they are reliable. You can trust them. But trust, it takes time. And then even if someone is telling you, you should trust me better, but that indicate, that person hasn't, the person hasn't, shown enough, evidences for you to trust the person yet. So trust cannot be built on words. Trust is only, it can be only built by behaviors. And if you can see if their behaviors are actually, matching their ones, then if they are actually, keeping their promises one by one over time, and then you can trust the person after, you are getting to know the person. And one day, long time ago, one person was telling me, give me 100%. And I was like, why should I give you 100% to the person I don't really know? And, my answer was, if you want me to give you 100%, give me 100%. Then I will think about it. So, if people who care about you, if they can't keep their promises, sometimes that can happen because, like tube cancellation or train cancellation, whatever. But they can make an apology and do not blame others for not being flexible or not, not for understanding. And they can say, that sounds good, but it's not for me. And they can also say, I don't think I can join it. They don't have to say, I'm not interested. Oh, I'm not gonna go for that. They can't just say a blunt no. They can say a soft no, like this. That sounds good, with a cushion, but not for me. Or I already have a plan, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a nice word to say. And you can also say, I can't make it tomorrow, but what about Tuesday next week? You can, offer an alternative, time and date to reschedule. So this is, a person, sincere person who cares about you. This is a behavior if they are really thinking about you, not only about them. Then, if you are troubled with by narcissist and sociopath gaslighting and abusiveness, it can be very subtle, and then you need to, develop your, psychic senses. That's the best, because you can sense your, body sense, your psychic sense, your cognitive sense. If you can make it, very sensitive, you can detect and you can read their mind, how they are telling you lies or gaslighting. So you also need to, develop your coping tactics and strategies with self-care. And you can have a counseling with us, psychic consultation and higher guidance and psychological work, energy work. And you can also, learn how to detect, their patterns. And especially if you are HSP, highly sensitive person, and empath, you need self-care. And I'm looking at, some of the YouTube videos, and some of the, doctors are saying, they are treating a highly sensitive person, but, highly sensitive person, HSP is not an illness, and, it's not a mental illness. So if you, think, you may wonder if you're HSP or empath, medication is not going to help you unless you have something else as a mental illness, as a, like anxiety or depression. HSP is not a disease, it's not an illness. Okay. So what you need is you need energetic protection, and you need to learn how not to be sensitive, how not to be triggered by narcissist. That's it. So you can come to my website, uk.gfls.co.uk, and have a look. And I recommend psychical transformation consultation or spiritual counseling if you want. And you can, release all the anxieties or, angers, wonders. And if you're interested in class 1, level 1, you can learn how to clear the energies of somebody else, and you can protect yourself, and you can meditate to, keep how to keep your vibration at that, certain happy level. So if today's content was helpful, if you can, like the button, that would be helpful. If you can share, your experiences about gaslighting, what you did and how it was helping you, that would also help. Thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.